So guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at the Banksy exhibition in Brisbane.
It's Art Without Limits.
Art Without Limits. Look how sick this thing is.
I know, this is like at the entrance, showcasing Dismaland, isn't it? That happened back in 2015 in Somerset.
Western Supermare.
I know, if you were lucky to be there. Unfortunately we weren't, but you know.
That thing is so sick, isn't it?
Yeah, so sick.
Look how epic it is.
The entrance that we have here was the same entrance as Dismaland that was back in 2015, and it was basically mocking Disneyland, and he brought together I think about 50 different artists to like build the whole project. Yeah, it's just supposed to be ironic really, and like witty, and sort of just make a bit of a joke of like the fairy tale we all know and love like as kids, you know? I think Mickey Mouse looks a little bit different here, doesn't he? Or is that meant to be Minnie?
So this riot van, they actually had a real one in Dismaland, like a real version of it. It's crazy.
What, do they look like just like this?
They're
as
like
well?
that, yeah, literally exactly like that.
No way. Thanks, Lauren. Who's Lauren? Oh no.
No idea, we'll never know who Lauren is.
I know, there's no description on this one.
No, very incognito.
I've never seen Mona Lisa the Bazooka before. She got headphones in, or headphones on.
Headphones on.
She's actually smiling in that one as well.
This is an image of elderly women engaging in a seemingly innocent activity like knitting while incorporating rebellious punk slogans on their sweaters. The screen prints are actually sold as artwork available for purchase at the exhibition for only $500. It's pretty insane, but not signed by Banksy, which is his practice, trying to make it more accessible and affordable to a wider audience.
Exactly. Not for the rich folk.
And he had punk roots as well. It's pretty interesting.
I know. So cool. I love that. I'd love to like have that in my home.
We should have
like,
gone. I can't believe
so
it is in
good.
England and we never went. It's insane, isn't it?
Well, I know. It's actually like such a shame. We had like access to this, but we never like thought of going. You know.
I've actually, in my town in Dover in the UK, which we're going to put up some videos of when we go back to England in a couple of months, there's actually there actually used to be a massive Banksy when we left the EU. I'll put a photo of it up now. And that one was insane.
I know, and now it got covered up. It's been painted over, which is mad. Who on earth would do that, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it's this year.
2023, I know, in Kent. It's literally up the road from where I live. It's insane, absolutely insane. These notes are well cool, aren't they? It'd be so sick to have one of those.
I know, they are really cool.
A lot of his artwork as well is in a town in the UK called Bristol, which is well renowned for being like a particular edgy city, isn't it? Such as this one. This was found on a house in Bristol and is now one of his most recognised pieces, isn't it?
I know, it's a shame. Like, it was removed in August 2010, but it appeared in 2003. And then it resurfaced in a school exhibition in Somerset. So quite a few. That's where Dismaland happened in Somerset, wasn't it? Yeah.
No, it was in Western Supermare, wasn't it? And I think it happened again in Somerset. Maybe there was one or two. Western Supermare, wasn't it? These ones are super famous, aren't they?
I mean, some of these are like they're originals and they're owned by. This isn't made by Banksy. This exhibition.
No, someone that's bought all the
There's
pieces,
a lot of people that art collectors own his artwork and all decided to come together.
Yeah.
And they've brought this to Brisbane. I'm sure it's going to go around other parts of Australia or
I think I've read somewhere they're going to have a permanent one in Sydney.
Oh really? I mean, this must be like an international thing, right? I mean, these art collectors must just come together and like
loads of places, yeah.
take them around to different countries and like different cities around the world. Where else would you see this? You know?
This one's sick, isn't
This
it?
one's so cool.
It's so cool, isn't it?
Stick on like a hoodie or something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Oh, it's called Grim Reaper.
Cool what?
Grim Reaper. instead of grim,
It's
smiling.
We're smiling, based on acid house culture.
Acid house culture. Not familiar with that.
No. I mean, I definitely want one of those clocks. I can't believe they were just sold in a shop as well. It's to represent the rat race that we all go through on a day-to-day basis. That's why you can subscribe to this channel and help us get out of the rat race. We accidentally said that Somerset and Weston-super-Mare were different locations.
Well, Ant said that, not I.
They're actually the same place. Shows how much we know about British geography.
Well, I didn't realise that until I read the plaque at the start of this, but yeah. I can say I do relate to this piece of artwork. I am very oblivious to the impending peril of anything, life itself, existing.
Due to legal action, it was proposed by Disney. It was never actually released, making it a very rare piece.
So we're lucky to see this.
Greenpeace piece.
The unreleased Greenpeace piece.
Definitely did not expect to see a die-faced tenner. Did you? A £10
Banksy
note with a photo of Princess Diana on it. Obviously it's supposed to be a joke about how obviously poorly she was treated and stuff, but that's pretty insane. I want one.
I know, same.
The one that obviously famously shredded itself.
Art connoisseurs could only watch in horror as an expensive piece was shredded before their eyes.
I know, and how much did it go for? A lot, didn't
A lot of money, didn't it?
A lot. I think what it said there was like 150 signed copies and 600 unsigned copies.
I know, when they bought it, they shredded it.
So this was how it actually was laid out in the Barely Legal exhibition in Los Angeles. So like this, I want to meet my true love. And then the woman's like cheap sex, so he wants love and she wants casual sex, which is like ironic. And then it's even more ironic that it's next to Mother Teresa. And the only valuable lesson you can learn from her is to like moisturize, apparently.
There guys, if you actually have a premium ticket, you can actually get a t-shirt spray painted as well, which is what you're seeing behind me. There's a bunch of blank t-shirts over there, and also you can see spray paint cans. Kind of wish we got the premium now, so we could have gone home with a t-shirt, but it's always next time, I guess.
I want a t-shirt.
Oh, it's about the war in Ukraine.
Yeah. Oh.
Banksy actually went to Ukraine in November and spray painted them all.
Yeah,
And they're all based on.
they're
all completely based on war in Ukraine, obviously.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's like a little video of him actually doing it, like him in a hoodie, actually spray painting the actual art then and there, like in these places.
These little pieces are all about the walled-off dystopian hotel installation in Palestine. They're souvenirs that the person's bought. I googled how much NIS is, the currency NIS, 750 NIS, or 1,250 NIS for this one over here. £263, which is pretty cool. What do you think of it so far?
I think it's so good. It's a lot bigger than I actually thought it would be.
Yeah.
It takes a long while to get around the place. We're not near
Everything
the
is
end
super
yet.
interesting. Like everything's really cool.
Yeah.
Especially because obviously he's British and we grew up like seeing a lot of this stuff on TV and
hearing
stuff.
about Banksy.
So it's really interesting to see like such a collection of it like in person.
Yeah, and also having the part over there to do with like some of the murals that he did in Ukraine, 2022. And there were 7 in total, but I think there's
3 over there.
3
and I had
sections.
absolutely no idea that he went to Ukraine. That's insane.
No, I had no idea. It's weird because I remember seeing the judo one and the guy in the bathtub. I like online obviously, but not knowing that it was actually ones that he had done in Ukraine, like during the invasion, like
Ukraine.
yeah.
He's actually signed these ones as well.
Yeah.
Crazy. It said over there he doesn't usually sign them. I wonder why he signed these
Yeah,
ones.
so there's ones back over there that were signed, the Kate Moss ones, they were
They're
all
a little
signed.
signature as well, aren't they?
Yeah. There was one back there, it was the one of a boy and a girl on top of loads of guns, and there were only 25 of those printed, so they're one of like the really rare
Super
ones.
rare, yeah. Got to admit, I haven't seen Tesco's value in a long time, have you?
Oh, this is the one that it was talking about in the Kate Moss one, how it's like a parody of Andy Warhol because it's that Campbell. Is it Campbell's? I don't know which one it's called, but it's the American like iconic soup, isn't it?
And ours is obviously Tesco's.
Tesco's value is like the equivalent. Is it the equivalent?
Yeah, this one's actually an original, look. 1 of 10.
I wonder how much the person who owns this paid for it. I mean, they must own all three. 1, 8 and 5.
Part of the collection, isn't it?
Wow.
So yeah, there was actually 10 of each colour, resulting in a total of 280
Still,
signed
though.
prints. 28 colour variations in total.
250 unsigned prints. But these are all signed.
I'll take an unsigned one. I really would. I'll take an unsigned one, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd just like to have a copy of one, you know. It's like a bulletproof jacket, isn't it?
Yeah, Police Fest, isn't it?
I know. Good old British telephone box. I mean, London telephone box. That's where you can probably find them nowadays, isn't it? People don't use them though. It's like the ones here you can actually like call people for free, can't you?
Yeah, they're like a tenner for a 1 minute call.
No
It's a joke.
chance. They also provide free Wi-Fi, the ones here as well. I think the telephone booths.
What, in Australia?
Yeah.
they do. That is so cool, isn't it?
Forget Big Brother. It's Big Britannia.
Yeah, this must be like the straight up British section, don't you think? This one of Churchill is sick. Absolutely sick. With the mohawk.
Turf war.
It's David Bowie, isn't it?
David Bowie.
Queen Ziggy Stardust. That is actually unreal, isn't it? Reminiscent of David Bowie's Ziggy Stardust character from the 1970s, Banksy is widely believed to have created the piece as his tribute to the Queen's 60-year reign. The artwork is located next to Bristol's Grand Appeal, a charity that raises funds for the Children's Hospital.
Diamond Jubilee, the 60 years of reigning.
Is that what
That
it was,
was
a diamond one?
back in 2012, that one.
Oh yeah.
What was the one? That's 2012. What was the? Was it platinum?
Platinum,
Has she gone past
I think it was
platinum?
platinum. If you've got any royal fans in the comments, what was the last Jubilee that the Queen had before she obviously passed away? I think it was the platinum.
But then is it every 10 years?
It's every 10 years.
Yeah, right. Oh, okay.
Shows how much we know, doesn't it? I think the Pulp Fiction one.
There was an artwork that he did that was like the characters were in full-length banana suits and they had real guns, but it got vandalised.
So if you've ever been to the UK and you've gone on TV or looked at TV, there's a really annoying advert by a company called Tesco's.
Would you like some cash back, madam?
No, thank you. I can't be bought, you know.
Tesco. Every little helps.
But this is about, it's called Very Little Helps, and it's basically kids pledging allegiance to consumerism, which in this case is a Tesco's plastic bag flag.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Looks cool then, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It looks sick.
299 signed prints were offered through the lottery at Pictures on the Wall open day. The lottery raised £24,406.61.
Donated to Sight Savers.
Charity focused on sight and disability rights. Sick. Yes, this was actually his work at home project that he revealed on Instagram, and he put, "My wife hates it when I work from home."
Is that like the caption?
Yeah. Oh, this is him actually setting it up at the Venice Biennale. Probably said that wrong.
Isn't it?
That's insane, isn't
Yeah.
it? I didn't know any of this about Banksy. I did not know anything. That's insane, isn't it? This sculpture's really cool as well. And that's the boat that you bought.
That was back in 2020. Estimated more than 100,000 people attempted to make the journey across the Mediterranean in order to escape conflict and poverty in Africa and the Middle East. And more than 1,300 people died.
So an interesting story about the EU one that we were talking about earlier that was in Dover, show a photo now, was I used to work at the P&O ships, and when Brexit happened, Mum was taking me to work, and there was all this scaffolding on this building, and I was just like, what the hell is that? It was so random. It was like a midnight. Literally had no idea what was going on behind it. It was all lit up, there was scaffolding everywhere. And then when we got off the ship the next morning, the scaffolding had been taken down, and the whole EU Banksy piece was just unveiled. It was
and it's a guy on a ladder chipping away at the stars, isn't it?
Yeah.
That immersive room is so cool, wasn't it? It's so trippy.
The mirrors are nuts.
Yeah, but it looked epic.
Yeah.
This place, honestly, it's so cool. I'm so glad we came.
100%. If you get a chance to go and see a Banksy
Check
thing.
it out, and it's also, I think it's to the end of August.
In Brisbane it is, yeah.
I believe, or maybe end of July, I'm not sure. They added extra dates in there. It is more expensive than it was. It was $36, now it's $42.
Yeah. Worth it.
Definitely worth it. And do the t-shirt thing if you can, because I wish we had.
Yeah.
It's a well nice souvenir, isn't it?
No, $25 as well. It's not bad, is it?
Matte, like a burnt orange sort of colour.
This is nice too.
Yeah, like a coffee keep cup.
Shame my mum doesn't drink bevies though, isn't it?
Yeah, cool little stubby holder.
So guys, that is us done at Banksy. I had an absolute blast, didn't you? It was sick. I'm gutted it's over. I wish there was a little bit more, but it was packed out with really sick stuff.
I'm really glad that we went, because if they hadn't extended the dates, we wouldn't have been able to come, would we?
No. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Catch you in the next one, guys.
Bye.
Bye.